Hi, hello. It's Karen one more time, and it's week 3, and I'm finally on the left side of the screen, which is fine with me, and it's my comfort zone. But week 3 talks about overcoming imposter syndrome, and it says you're better than you think you really are. Okay, same thing. You're gonna read through all of this information so that way you know what you need to do. It's always like a head starter for you. Like, make sure you have this done. Make sure you know about this. Oh, and this helps you out and all that stuff. So it's really nice. These links really help. It says breathing app. Ooh, there's a breathing app. And then there's a breathe 1 minute meditation, another breathing app. Well, I think it's the same breathing app, but this one is for iPhones. Oh, these are 2 apps for iPhones, and then this one. See, this is why it's important to read through the instructions. I'm just over here running it down. That's why I'm all over the place. All right. So after you read all that top part, the head starter, then you come to part 1. Then you come to part 1. And it says understanding what imposter syndrome is. If you don't know what imposter syndrome is, it's pretty much something that happens to everyone, pretty much. Make sure you read through everything right here and what it means, and you can watch a short video on what imposter syndrome is. It's a really cool TED Talk. If you love TED Talks, go ahead and watch that one. And then also reading more information about this. This seems very interesting right here. Women and underrepresented groups, including non-traditional colleges, are especially vulnerable. So read about that. It's very interesting. And then after you finish reading it, it's quite a handful. Part 2 has you reading it quite a bit, has a picture to demonstrate what imposter syndrome looks like based on like cultures and how it all comes to be and the wraparound of how we are as humans. And then the reflection questions are down here, and anything in blue is pretty much where your answers is going to be. Just make sure you take your time with it and make sure you have as much fun with it. It's a really good reflection, gets you to understand who you are as a person. It's pretty much questions that you would always have in your mind and you would always think about, but in this case you're writing about it. And if you are having trouble with any of the specific questions or any of the things that the questions are asking, we can always talk about it in our meetings before you meet with your coach, because you have to have this done before your mentor meeting assignment. You have to have this done before your mentor meeting. I was like, mentor meeting assignment, but you have to have this done before your mentor meeting, so that way you have context on what to talk about with your coach, which is pretty much going to be about the topic of imposter syndrome. When you scroll underneath that, there are some cool resources and information about imposter syndrome. There's like tests and everything on there. It's pretty cool stuff. But if you keep scrolling down, that's all really is. The last thing in this document is the additional resources on there for you. But yeah, let me know what you think about it, and we can talk more about it in our meeting. I always talk to you about these assignments anyway. By now, you should know that we are going to be talking about all of your documents. But best of luck with it, and let me know how I can help out with this document for real. All right, have a good one. See you in week 4.